Early tomorrow morning, President Trump and the First Lady will depart the White House and the nation's capital for the final time, heading to Mar-a-Lago in Florida. The handover from one first family to another is always a time-intensive affair, and this year it's vastly more complicated due to the pandemic. Kenneth Moton has that story.
It happens every 4 years.
Carry on. What's next?
If the occupants are lucky, every 8. That White House handover from one president to the next.
Bye. Thank you.
But the transition from Trump to Biden, anything but peaceful or traditional.
I'll lay out my first step.
Hard feelings mixed with a raging pandemic have teams preparing for a changeover like no other.
Mostly now with this COVID situation, that adds another layer of responsibility that they have to really do a deep clean.
Anita McBride was First Lady Laura Bush's chief of staff, but she's experienced presidential transitions up close back to the Reagan administration. What is that energy like for this period of transition?
The best way to sort of describe it is that transition of the House is an organized chaos. Every single person on the team, on the White House residence team, will have a role and a job and a responsibility.
The moving trucks already on site, boxes packed. Normally, dozens of White House staffers, including butlers, ushers, and maintenance crews, are responsible for deep cleaning the 132-room mansion, with only 5 to 6 hours to do it.
All the items of the outgoing president will be boxed up, will be loaded up. Hopefully, some things have already left, but clothes taken out of closets. The closets are clean, the beds are stripped, mattresses are removed, new mattresses come in, and then beds are made and bathrooms are ready.
This time, because of the coronavirus, cleaning reinforcements are being called in. A Virginia contractor has been awarded the job of deep cleaning the White House. Nashville-based restoration company ServPro has cleaned tens of thousands of facilities across the country. When you look at the tight quarters of the executive mansion, what goes into a deep cleaning?
A building as unique as the White House is going to require an expert to really review the facilities in order to provide an accurate estimate and an accurate consultation and design for what a COVID cleaning service would entail.
The General Services Administration says cleaning will include, but is not limited to, all furniture, flooring, window treatments, handrails, doorknobs, light switches, countertops, elevator buttons, restroom fixtures and dispensers, door handles and push plates, and lighting fixtures.
A high-quality professional COVID cleaning service will have highly trained staff who are experienced working in biohazardous environments, along with specialty equipment and chemicals that can be applied in such a way that will both kill the coronavirus, but also be safe to the people who will subsequently reoccupy that building.
Government contracts reviewed by ABC News show before the Bidens move in, more than $200,000 has been spent for increased White House janitorial and housekeeping work, including nearly $75,000 of taxpayer dollars just to clean the carpet and curtains. Another $115,000 to pull up and replace worn-down carpet from the West Wing to the Eisenhower Executive Office building next door. Compared to the 2017 transition, there were no deep cleaning government contracts. The work solely handled by the White House staff.
Prices for these kind of services are going to vary materially based upon the complexity of the job. That job is going to be much more complicated and is going to require much more resources to clean that facility properly.
The deep cleaning comes after multiple large, mostly maskless in-person events at the Trump White House in recent months. The events were linked to at least 3 COVID-19 outbreaks. Dozens of Trump staffers and allies testing positive, including the president and the First Lady. Biden and Harris are people who stuck to strict, pandemic protocols. And then the Trumps, not so much. You don't see much mask wearing that was happening. We've had several outbreaks in the White House. So we're seeing 2 different types of administrations here when it comes to how they're handling the pandemic. And that's going to play out at this new White House.
Are they going to stagger the numbers of staff that actually work in the complex as opposed to work remotely? I think that will they be required to wear masks while they're inside the White House in their offices? It definitely will be a marked difference from what we have seen.
The Biden team has already said it won't have all its staff in the White House right away, saying the goal, COVID safety first for everyone. And a reminder, the Bidens have received the vaccine for COVID-19.
Do you think the Bidens have anything to worry about when they move in?
From an internal point of view of the White House being prepared and ready to receive them, I am not worried about that. I think everything will be put in place to make sure it's as safe as it can possibly be.
As the Biden administration works to kick off a fresh and clean start. Kenneth Moton, ABC News, Washington.
Our thanks to Kenneth for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.